kickoff to get this game started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hudson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Red Raiders offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback. But two, you've got the intended target double covered. There was no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that play.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a catch on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
The Wildcats offense will go to work for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. The Red Raiders need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Got him downfield. Got room at the 35. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Down 6-3 early, they'll try to put together a drive to take the lead. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Power football with the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Pulls it in, it's Buckley. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for space, it's Buckley. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Bringing the heat. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. The Red Raiders have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's reverse. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. Jukes his way for more. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He'll keep it himself. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's got room. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Let's take a wide view for a second of Kansas State. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
Dropping back, it's Kennedy. They're working that left side. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Wildcats are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. The snap sets up to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run. He's got an alley. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker. It's Hudson. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Lining up for the point after and the lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to pass, it's Kennedy. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
He lets one fly deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no...
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
Makes the grab on the shot. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Under fire. Quarterback gets the first down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. So go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang. It'll be 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. They take a 4-point lead here in the second. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Still on his feet at the 40. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. To the air. It's Kennedy. He's got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And that is no good. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan.
The Red Raiders will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Bringing it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Powers through the defender. And that defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run. Shotgun snap on third down. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He breaks a tackle. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Right back to it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Punt is in the air. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll run it again. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is most dangerous.
Complete downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. There was not a window there. There was not a sliver of light. There was like the eye of a needle to zip that ball in, and somehow he got it in.
No doubt defensively, you know it's coming. You know who he's going to, where he's going to. You're in great position, but that guy just makes a play. He makes the touchdown catch. What a throw, what a catch, what trust between QB and wide receiver.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. On the move at the 30. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. This time they'll go to the running game.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. The offense changing the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They tack on a little extra here in the 4th and just about set to break this long losing streak. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Tight end now in motion. Back to throw. It's Kennedy. Gets it out quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for room. It's Buckley. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 3rd down, going up top. Finds his man. It's Eakin. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The quick out. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Not a chance. Missed it. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Kennedy. Here's a heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab on the left. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the route is on. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. To the air, it's Kennedy. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quickly complete. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Off play action. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the wide receiver screen.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gonna look downfield again. Finds his tight end. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Kennedy. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with the tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jason.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
And the Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's going for it all. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He's not afraid to go deep. Brings it down on the right side. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.